Hello everyone. So today I'll be talking about how you can increase the life of your lithium battery, and I'm just going to be talking about what happens when you overcharge a lithium battery. So most lithium batteries have something called a lithium battery overcharge circuit like this, and sometimes you may have a faulty circuit, or the circuit might have been damaged because you dropped the device or something, or the battery. And as a result, if this is damaged, then the lithium battery is going to keep charging. It's not going to stop charging, and then this is going to cause problems for your lithium battery. It may even explode if it doesn't have a break in for the battery to stop charging. It may explode. So for nickel cadmium batteries, this is not a problem because nickel cadmium batteries have memory cells. So if it charges fully, then it's going to stop, and it's going to know exactly where the state of the battery is when you charge it again. But lithium batteries, it's not like that. If you don't have a lithium battery overcharge circuit, then it's just going to keep charging. And you can notice that when you charge your lithium battery, like your smartphone or something, you could feel the back panel of it. It does get kind of warm, right? That's where your battery is at. If you charge any lithium battery, they tend to get warm as you charge them up. So this is basically how a lithium battery looks like. This is a diagram of it. This is the chemical reaction for when it's charging and when it's discharging. So basically, you don't have to know any of this if you're not like a electrical engineer or something. So just this is what happens in the chemical reaction. So basically, if you charge a lithium battery too long, then it affects the metal plating, this part right here, by causing lithium ions to accumulate on the surface of the anode, right? And at the same time, it's not being absorbed by the anode, right? So as a result, the lithium plating can eventually form short circuits between the internals of the battery, like this part right here. It could form short circuits. This is very bad. This is causing long-term battery damage for the battery, right? So as for the cathode material, cathode is the positive charge, anode is the negative charge. So cathode material becomes unstable when you overcharge a lithium battery for a prolonged period of time. So this is the cathode material. The anode is on the top, the cathode is on the bottom. So as the battery becomes unstable, the pressure in the battery begins to build up, right? Because the heat is going up. So when you have, in chemistry, when you add heat into a reaction, then you get a chemical reaction, basically. So as the heat builds and the pressure builds up, so in chemistry, when you add heat, then the pressure builds up, right? So for example, let's say I had a container, right, of some gas, and then I heated it up. The molecules in there would be like going faster. So that would mean pressure is more pressure in the canister. So if you keep adding more heat, then it adds more pressure. And then when too much pressure is in there, it would explode, basically. So the same thing would apply for this battery as well. So the pressure and the heat builds up, the pressure builds up, and then as the pressure builds up, you have CO2 gas, carbon dioxide gas, which is released. And if the pressure is too high, then this thing would just blow up. So this is what happens to a lot of lithium batteries, right? So, lithium batteries that weren't properly designed with proper lithium battery overcharge circuits. If the device doesn't have it, or if the battery doesn't have it, then you're gonna have a problem. That's why a lot of times people buy these e-cigs, and then the batteries like explode in people's pockets, or when they're smoking the e-cig or something, it blows up in their face. So obviously the way the people designed these things weren't perfect, you know. It's faulty. The circuitry is faulty, so that's why you have these problems, or you had the incidents when Samsung phones were like catching fire. Most of the times I think that happened when people left their phones like charging overnight. Maybe the circuit, the lithium overcharge circuits failed, or they were faulty in some way and they didn't prevent the device from charging, so it's overcharged and it caused a fire, you know, cause heat in the battery and pressure and explosion. And they don't all explode, you know. Some of them may just release a lot of gas, get hot and release a lot of gas, and that's it. Other times you may get fires as a result of this, so you got to be very careful with lithium batteries. And people, a lot of times people drop their like smartphones and stuff, right? But then the drop could cause some damage to the lithium battery. And other devices like drones and stuff, like drones could, like, you could fly it and sometimes you may crash it or something. That may cause damage to lithium battery overcharged circuits and stuff, and or the battery itself, you know. And this may cause it to catch fire, heat up and explode and stuff like that. Anyways, thanks for watching. By Ace 1000KS 1975 signing out.